Walt Disney World, the coaster capital of the world, the place that has some of the most exciting, intense roller coasters on our planet. Okay, just kidding. We know that Disney is geared towards families, so it goes without saying that majority, if not almost all of their roller coasters are considered family attractions. Also, between 4 theme parks, there aren't a ton of roller coasters here. Disney has a lot of neat, innovative dark rides. Some of those include roller coasters, but you can see that the marquee attractions don't always revolve around roller coasters. Well, this is a coaster channel, and since I'm a coaster enthusiast, let's rank the 7 roller coasters at Disney World. As the making of this video, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is scheduled to open in a couple weeks, so it won't be included in my ranking. Also, the Tron coaster, which isn't even done with construction, will not be featured for obvious reasons. Before we get to my list, do me a favor and click on that like button. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Finally, you can also follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I post daily content, so go check it out. Number 7, Barnstormer, located at Magic Kingdom, opened in 1996, built by Vekoma. Basically every roller coaster at Disney is considered a family coaster, but Barnstormer, this is one I consider a kiddie coaster. It's slightly faster and taller than your average kiddie coaster, but it's geared towards the youngest audience. Barnstormer is also the least themed roller coaster at Disney, almost to the point of feeling out of place. I guess it works with Dumbo being located right next door, but still not the type of attraction I think of when discussing Disney. Number 6, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, located at the Magic Kingdom, opened in 1980, built by Disney Imagineers, and I think aerodynamics had a hand in this as well, but unknown. This is the roughest roller coaster on Disney property. I know it's been some time since my previous ride, but wow, this year Big Thunder Mountain should have been renamed to Pothole Mountain. I guess it all plays in with the charm of being a runaway mine train, I guess. The theming on this attraction is still top-notch, even if the whole Frontier-type theme is starting to wear thin. I mean, basically every amusement park has their Western Frontier-themed section. It's like a requirement now. Besides the ride being rough, I was pleasantly surprised with all the quick turns and small pops of airtime. It may be ranked near the bottom of this list, but Big Thunder Mountain is still worth the 40-minute wait. Number 5, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, located at the Magic Kingdom, opened in 2014, built by Vekoma. Basically, Disney Imagineers took what was working on Big Thunder Mountain and made it even better. They're basically the same style of coasters, but with little changes. First is the Snow White theming. I think this is a great way to utilize that IP. Next is the trains. The mine trains actually swing freely left to right, though it's not a lot, and depending on the weight displacement of each car, you may not even notice it that much. Thrill-wise, Big Thunder Mountain is the better coaster, but when you incorporate the whole attraction, theming, and interactions, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train scoots past its predecessor. Number 4, Slinky Dog Dash, located at Disney's Hollywood Studios, opened in 2018, built by Mock Rides. Until Guardians of the Galaxy opens in like 2 weeks, this is the newest roller coaster on the list. Slinky Dog Dash is a multi-launching family coaster that is themed to the Toy Story brand. The launches are pretty weak, like I can push my kids in the stroller at a faster acceleration than Slinky Dog. Okay, maybe not that much, but these launches are here to get the coaster moving, and that's it. The roller coaster interacts with various Toy Story characters, all while performing some fun maneuvers, including a helix and airtime hills. Even those little bunny hills towards the end of the ride, they may not be that exciting like with airtime, but it's designed to actually look like the Slinky Dog, like going down a set of stairs. It's actually pretty cool. Number 3, Rockin' Roller Coaster, located at Disney's Hollywood Studios, opened in 1999, built by Vekoma. Arguably the most intense roller coaster at Disney, Rockin' Roller Coaster is a launching roller coaster that features 3 inversions. These are the only inversions you will find on Disney property. The launch is the best part of the ride, accelerating you from 0 to 57 miles per hour in just about 2.8 seconds. The rest of the ride isn't the greatest. The ride spends most of its time just spinning around in a giant circle, flying through cheesy cutout scenery that ties into the whole driving through LA at night theming. In my favorite Florida roller coaster list, I placed Slinky Dog Dash ahead of Rockin' Roller Coaster. After thinking through this again, I realized that yes, even though that I don't care for the theming on Rockin' Roller Coaster, it's overall the better, more thrilling attraction compared to Slinky Dog Dash. Number 2, Space Mountain. Located at the Magic Kingdom, opened in 1975, built by Disney Imagineers and Aerodynamics. Okay, we went from the roughest Disney coaster, the newest, most intense, now we have the oldest roller coaster at Disney. Space Mountain is one of the staple attractions that most people think of when you mention Disney World. I'd argue that this is the most well-known roller coaster on the planet. You say Space Mountain to anyone, chances are they know what you're talking about. The space theming for this attraction may be showing its age, but it's also part of the charm. What's also neat, Space Mountain is one of the slowest roller coasters at Disney, with only Barnstormer being a tad slower. But since you are indoors, this roller coaster feels like you're traveling considerably faster and going out of control. Also, a fun fact, Space Mountain is made up of 2 roller coasters with their own complete circuit. They're also not exactly the same, so if you're feeling up to padding those coaster credit numbers, some might be liberal enough to claim that Space Mountain counts as 2 credits. Number 1, Expedition Everest. Located at Disney's Animal Kingdom, opened in 2006, built by Vekoma. I had a hard time deciding between Space Mountain and Expedition Everest as my favorite Disney coaster, but in the end I went with Expedition Everest. This is a massive roller coaster that spans inside and all around the giant mountain structure. Prior to Guardians of the Galaxy, this was the most expensive roller coaster built at Disney, costing an estimated $100 million. The theming is well done. Riders are taking an expedition through the Himalayan mountains, only to come face to face with a legendary Yeti. The coaster features a backward portion, a fun 80-foot drop through the mountain, and somewhat intense helix. There is also the giant Yeti animatronic, but it hasn't really worked in years. Maybe one day this Yeti will be fixed and Disco Yeti will be put to rest. Well, that concludes my ranking of all the roller coasters at Walt Disney World. As I said earlier, Disney isn't a coaster-centered resort. Their speciality is innovative dark rides. Though, with Cosmic Rewind and Tron on the way, their coaster collection is really starting to take shape. So, what do you think of my ranking? Is it on point? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you didn't earlier, click on the like button and subscribe. That way you continue to get more great content brought to you by Extreme Thrills.